Hello, good morning. In the previous class, we had studied the principle of superposition of waves. Principle of superposition of waves. And the principle state that the principle of superposition of waves state that when the two or more light waves traveling in the same directions which reach at the point and simultaneously the displacement of the two waves become mixed with each other and the resultant displacement is produced by the two waves in the direction of propagation of light waves. That means when the resultant displacement is produced, then the value of resultant displacement is equal to the vector sum of the displacement of the two individual waves, that is y is equals to, if y is the displacement of resultant displacement, then this y is equals to y1 plus y2. So that means the resultant displacement of the two waves is equals to the vector sum of the two waves, displacement of the two waves. So we have to discuss about this principle of superposition of waves descriptively. So let us consider, we know that the light waves traveling along the x-axis is represented by the equation y is equals to a sine omega t minus phi. So this is the equation of wave. Here y is the instantaneous value of the displacement of the transverse light waves along the y-axis, because this is in the y-axis, in the direction perpendicular to the direction of the propagation. Okay, here y is the displacement of transverse waves traveling in the y-axis, along y-axis. Okay, means as the light wave traveling along the x-axis, but the displacement is along the y-axis, opposite. Here a is the amplitude of the displacement, amplitude of the wave. A is the amplitude of the light wave. Here omega is the angular frequency that is known as the angular frequency. This is nothing but the twice pi n, where n is the frequency of the electromagnetic waves corresponding to wavelength lambda. N is the frequency, and next one is the phi. This phi is the called as the initial phase. The initial phase. So this is all about this equation y is equals to a sine omega t minus phi. This is the initial phase. Okay. So as we know, all these are the terms involved in the equation of the wave. So consider two light waves of the same wavelength, that is same value of omega traveling in the same direction given by. So in the wave starting this y is equals to a sine omega t minus phi, we are considering same wave. That is first wave is the y1 is equals to a sine omega t minus phi. Here as the wave is the y1, so therefore amplitude is the a1, and phase difference is the, initial phase is the phi1, because here we are considering two light waves of the same wavelength, that is the same value of omega. That's why there is a constant term omega, means two waves has the same value of omega and traveling in the same direction. And let us consider another wave y2. y2 is equals to a2 sine omega t minus phi 2. So these are the two waves we are considering which has the same wavelength and same value of omega. So their two waves superimposed upon each other, and the value of resultant displacement of the light wave is given by the equation y is equals to y1 plus y2. The resultant displacement is denoted by the equation y1 plus y2. So put this value of y1 and y2, we get y is equals to a1 sin omega t minus phi1 plus a2 sin omega t minus phi2. Okay, a1 sin omega t minus phi1 plus a2 sin omega t minus phi2. So we have to solve this equation. We know that the sin a minus b, apply the formula of sin a minus b. So we write his y is equals to sin a minus b, matlab means sin a into cos b minus cos a into sin b. Okay, so here we know the formula. Sin a minus b is equals to sin a into cos b minus sin b into cos a. Okay, sin a into cos b minus cos a into sin b. Okay, this is the formula. We write here cos a first, sin of b. So by applying this formula, we have a is equals to omega t and d is equals to phi1. So therefore we get y is equals to, first of all, a1 sin of a means omega t into cos of phi1 minus cos of omega t into sin of phi1. This is the first bracket which we solved. Then second bracket plus a2 sin of omega t into cos of phi2 minus cos of omega t into sin of phi2. So this is the two equations, a1 and a2. So in the total equation we are constantly here sin omega t in the both the equation. Okay, so we write here sin omega t as a common, sin of omega t as a common. So we get, this is the sin omega t with the a1, that is the a1 cos of phi1. This is the remaining next term, and here plus a2 cos of phi2. This is the first term, that is sin omega t common, and then next minus cos omega t common. So we get here cos omega t means here minus common, so we get, so this is the term. First this is the term, that is the cos of omega t sin omega t, and cos of omega t we take common, that we get the a1 sin of phi1, a1 sin of phi1, a1 sin of phi1, this is the term, and plus a2 here the term a2 sin of phi2. Okay, so with the two term, they are substituting a1 cos of phi1 plus a2 cos of phi2 is equals to, so this first bracket we use the set is a1 cos of phi1 plus a2 cos of phi2 is equals to a cos theta, and a1 sin of phi1 plus a2 sin of phi2 is equals to a sin theta. So we use y equals to sin of omega t into, here the term a sin omega t into, this first term is the cos theta minus a sin theta into cos of omega t. But this form is nothing but the a of sin omega t minus phi. Y is equals to a of sin omega t minus of phi. Okay, so this equation is the same with the first equation, that is the y is equals to a sin omega t minus phi. Here is the phi, omega t, sin, and a is the amplitude. So thus the resultant wave has the same value of omega, or the wavelength, amplitude a, and the initial phase phi is given by. So this is the equation. So here adding and subtracting equation first and second, which we substitute here. So this substituting term means these two equation, adding and subtracting. So after adding and subtracting we get, that is a square into cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to, here the term a1 square cos square phi 1, या फिर total a1 cos phi 1 plus a2 cos phi 2 total, that is a1 cos of phi 1 plus a2 cos of phi 2 square plus a1 sin of phi 1 plus a2 sin of phi 2 square. Okay, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Therefore this equation, this term, total term becomes 1. So we have a square is equals to, and after solving the bracket, first bracket and second bracket, we get, after solution we get a1 square plus a2 square. This is the a1 square common here, so a1 square take outside first common, and a2 square as is same, plus twice a1 a2 after going the square, twice a1 a2, and in the bracket first is the cos square phi 1 means cos of phi 1 and sin of phi 1 square, that is first of we write here cos of phi 1 into cos of phi 2, this term cos of phi 1 into cos of phi 2 plus sin of phi 1 into sin of phi 2. This is solving, that is the a plus b whole square. So that type of formation is this a plus b whole square. Okay, and after this, capital A square is equals to a1 square plus a2 square plus twice a1 a2. So this is the cos of phi 1, cos of phi 2, sin of phi 1, sin of phi 2. So this is nothing but the cos of phi 2 minus phi 1. This total term, this is the form of cos of phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay. So cos of phi 2 minus phi 1, that means it is nearly, that is phi 2 minus phi 1 means y 2 minus y 1, and here phi 2 minus phi 1 is nothing but the total phi. So therefore we write here a square is equals to a1 square plus a2 square plus twice a1 a2 cos of phi. Okay, so this is where phi is equals to, where phi is equals to phi 2 minus phi 1.